So I was gonna do a get ready with me, y'all, and keep it a buck. I can't do my makeup and talk at the same time. I'm not shit when it comes to that. So one of these days when I can do that at the same time, we'll do that. But right now, I'm not on that level, bitch. That's the only way I can say. I'm just not on that level right now. So. I got tongue tied. Being a brand ambassador. My dad used to always get on me as a kid because he said I didn't move. He said I didn't move my lips when I talked. He was like, you need to enunciate. Because y'all will see. My lips really don't be moving when I be talking. But it's not my fault. Anyway, so I was a brand ambassador for this hairline that I don't know what the fuck was going on. It was too fucking much, okay? Like that meme where it'd be like, this too much. This was too much. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Shout out to my nail tech. Because she's the bomb.com. Because my nails look good. Okay. Anyway, so 2 years ago in 2000, wow, no, it's been 3 years now. In 2015, I worked with her there was a girl that I was working with and she wanted to do kind of like this modeling type gig. And so it was 5 of us and we were supposed to promote her hair and work with her, but only 2 of us were really showing out, doing our job, getting her, people coming in and stuff. I was working at a strip club at the time too as a bottle girl. So girls would see my hair and they'd be like, oh my God, where you get your hair from? So I was getting people to come in that way because I was wearing this bomb ass hair. Not this. This is not her hair. But at the time I was wearing this like really cute bomb curly hair to the strip club and girls would ask me about it. So the first time I ever worked with her, she was super professional. Like we got contracts we had to sign. And in the contract, it said how often she wanted you to promote the hair. It said how often you could expect to receive hair. What else was in the contract? It was just professional. It came in this cute ass little bag, this sparkly bag. It was just so cute. So that was the first time in 2015. So this past year in 2017, I thought it would be a good idea to work with her again because the first time I was like, yo, like, her hair was really bomb, and I had good memories from working with her the first time. So I started working with her in July of 2017, I want to say. That was when I received my first batch of hair. It was the blonde bundles, and anybody who knows me knows I love doing blonde in the summertime, so I was really excited. Got the blonde bundles or whatever. I didn't dye them, anything. Like, if anything, I dark rooted them. And I toned the blonde just to make it a little more ashy, but that was it. I didn't do anything crazy to these bundles, right? And I noticed that these bundles, they were not all that. But at the same time, I was like, at that time, I was still kind of going off working with her the first time a couple years before. So I was like, I guess I just expected it to get better. So I kind of just didn't really pay the fact that the bundles weren't the best quality any mind. I really could only wear them curly. I couldn't wear them straight. So this, my friends, this was the blonde wig. Rest in peace, Lord Jesus, because at this point, I don't even know why I still have this. Keep it a book. I really don't. It's just super, super fucking frizzy. And it was, you see all that? Like, it's super fucking frizzy. And it was like that. From the time I got it, it was always frizzy like that. This is one of my tops from when I used to be a bottle girl. And because I no longer need it, I just kind of wear it as work with shirt now. But she had 3 different grades of hair, y'all. So it was, one was called Princess, one was called Royal, the other was called, I think, Mink Brazilian or something. I want to say that was what the other one was. So it was 3 different grades of hair. So I assumed because of how this was acting, I was like, this must be like the princess hair. And if I were to have something else, it would be better. So I didn't trip too much. So the second time getting hair from her, mind you, when I got the blonde hair, I got the bundles, it was fresh bundles. So I was like, okay, cool. It didn't come in like a nice bag or anything. We didn't sign a contract this time. It wasn't as professional as the first time. So that kind of had me like, why'd she change up? But okay, whatever. So that was the first time. The second time I got hair from her, y'all, the second batch of hair was a wig that she said was supposed to be used for, no, it had been used for a photo shoot. The girl for, I guess, who did the shoot was supposed to buy the wig because she ended up not buying it. So because she didn't buy the wig, she was like, well, you know, I have this wig for you. You can have it, promote it, da da da. Cool. I come get the wig. The hair was like, the hair was nice. It was like this real cute curly texture. It was nice. The only problem was, and I'll show y'all this, but the way the wig was sewn, the wig was just sewn terribly. Like, the tracks were sewn so far apart, and it was sewn so loosely that you could like stick your finger in between the fucking tracks. And it was just like, the way it was sewn was trash. Like, it fit snug and it was cute when I wore it, but the way that it was sewn, it was just trash. This is the curly wig, which I'm gonna show you how far the tracks were sewn and what I'm talking about. The tracks are literally sewn 3 fingers apart. Like 3 whole fingers. Not only that, they're so loose you can go in between them. That's how loose the tracks are. You can go all up and through these shits. So I promoted that hair for a bit, and come September, she gave me this blue frontal wig. But the problem was, again, I was getting used hair. So not only was the first wig used for a photo shoot, you know, the photo shoot, I was like, okay, cool, it's just a photo shoot. The girl probably had it on for, you know, all of maybe an hour or so and took it off or whatever. And I washed the fuck out of it anyway, so I wasn't tripping. The second time, she was like, yeah, I have this wig for you. Because we were doing a photo shoot. She was like, she had previously worn the wig only once. And I just, when I got the wig for the photo shoot and she put it on me, I was like, okay, it's cute or whatever. So I kind of just like let the fact that she was again giving me used hair slide, which I shouldn't have, but I did. So did that photo shoot with her. And so I did that photo shoot with her, and that was in September. Now the blue wig, when I got it, it had like this little tiny microscopic hole in the lace, so I let that go because it wasn't too big, it wasn't detrimental, whatever. So I kept it pushing and wore the hair for the photo shoot. Photo shoot went good, and after that I continued to wear the wig because she gave it to me, so I continued to wear it. And I had the wig for like, I still have the wig, so it's been 6 months at this point, I think 5 or 6 months that I've had it. Cool. So the wig was getting regular wear, honestly. So anyway, but I'll get to that because y'all gonna hear the tea on that. So I do an event for her. This was when I really started to notice. I was like, she's real unprofessional, because so I did an event for her in Chapel Hill, and at the event some bullshit went down, and so I kind of was I just felt like, damn, I came all the way down to the event. I did the makeup for the models for the event, everything for free, did not get paid, and I feel like all that came out of it was bullshit and drama. So I already was kind of over it by the end of that. And on my way home, she had been texting me about it. Well, not about that. She was actually texting me because I guess she wanted to send thank you cards for everybody who helped out at the event, because there was like a lash tech, I was a makeup artist, who else? She had a photographer there and stuff. So she wanted to send thank you cards. Because of the timing when she asked me for, because she had asked me for my first and last name on my way home from the event. So because of the timing and because of what happened at the event, I was like, I'm not fucking giving her my last name or my first name. Fuck that. She's not getting my fucking name. I was like, hell no. So I just felt like it was, like, what the fuck? So I wasn't feeling that shit. So I was like, no. And she kind of like, she ended up telling me why she wanted it. But I think by that time I had just got home, and one of my friends called me. We were on the phone. So I completely forgot to respond. So I wake up the next day and I have a text from her saying, if you feel some type of way about what happened, then you can just give me my hair back and not be a brand ambassador anymore. One, I don't like threats, and I told her I don't like threats because I don't do that shit. Two, why would I give you hair back? Like, that's not how this works. Like, we don't have a contract saying that's how this works. Nothing. So what are you talking about? You can just get your hair back. No, you can't just get your hair back. It's been worn. It's been heavily worn. So what are you going to do with it if you get it back? Like, you should have just took that L. So, we ended up squashing that though and kept it pushing. Cool. So that was incident number 1 or 2. I don't know. But it was the incident. And I was looking like, I kind of felt some type of way after that. I was like, yo, like, she really tried to get her hair back? Like, as if I haven't been promoting the fuck out of this shit for months, wearing this shit for months, like, and as if we have a contract. Like, you tried, sis, you tried me. I feel tried. But, okay, kept it pushing. So that was in October. Yeah, that was in October. So come December, she was doing this 25 days of straight promotion because honestly, she was doing the 25 days of sales because her sales had gone down dramatically and they weren't doing good. So she was doing 25 days of straight promo, which is cool, but none of us, I don't know about her other. Okay, pause. By this time, there was a group chat with her brand ambassadors, the ones that she quote unquote decided to keep because I guess we were the only ones like holding it down, really doing what the fuck we were supposed to as brand ambassadors. So by this time, she had narrowed it down to 5 of us. So in the group chat, she's telling us about this 25 days of straight promotion for December. And in my head, I'm like, okay, but what are we promoting? Because I don't know about them. Actually, I kind of do know about them, but I know, especially for me, I haven't gotten any hair, and I haven't gotten any fresh hair since July. So what the fuck am I promoting? Because right now I have 2 wigs that have been used and that I've also been wearing for months. So you want me to promote the same hair I've been wearing for fucking months? Like, what am I promoting? So at this point, I'm really just promoting flyers. So we go into that, start doing that or whatever, and before we even started doing the promotion in December, in November, because my birthday is the second week of December, it's December 13th. So at the end of November, I was already getting ready to order some hair for my birthday because I'm like, okay, my birthday means fresh bundles. I'm not going into my birthday without fresh bundles. It's not an option. We're not doing that. No. So she had hit us up in a group chat and was basically like, and this is in like November, at the end of November, she went on this rant about why she can't afford to give girls hair because her brand ambassadors in the past have run off on her, or they've done this, they've done that. And again, I'm looking like, I don't know what everybody else is looking like, but what does that have to do with me? What the fuck does that have to do with me? That ain't got shit to do with me. So, run me my hair. I'm waiting. But, yeah, so because, like, she went off on that tangent talking about how she couldn't afford to give us hair and this and that third, and she's doing all this by herself and da-da-da-da, it made it uncomfortable to ask her for hair, because originally I was going to ask her for hair for my birthday, which was, at the time she went on the rant, it was 4 weeks until my birthday. So I'm calculating this out of my head. I'm just like, either way, I'm getting some fucking hair. And after she went on that rant, I was just like, I don't want to ask her for hair after she just said all that. So I'm just gonna order my own hair from somewhere else, because by this time I also wasn't about to pay for her hair because I did not feel like it was good quality. So I had already been kind of struggling for a couple months about not working with her anymore, because I was like, yo, like, I'm promoting the fuck out of this hair, but I don't even feel like it's good hair, and I wouldn't pay to wear this hair. And at this point, I really rather buy hair than get free hair that's not really shit. So I ordered some hair because I was like, I mean, if you can't afford to give people hair, honestly, when it comes to business, you have to spend money to make money. Like, you literally have to lose money to make money. There's no way around it. It's not avoidable. So you might as well just get with the program, or you don't really want to make the money. So if you can't afford to give brand ambassadors hair, then you don't need brand ambassadors for your hairline. Then you just need to use models for photo shoots. Use the hair, like, have your certain wigs that you use for photo shoots, and just do it that way and use the pictures from those shoots. But you don't need to ask for brand ambassadors if you can't afford to give them hair. Then what is a brand ambassador if, like, what are we doing? How can I be a brand ambassador for something, for a product that I'm not even using or getting? So anyway, I ordered hair, and it was this blonde hair. I dyed it pink. It was so cute. But honestly, I didn't like the length of the frontal. It was some AliExpress hair. I didn't like the length of the frontal. So I didn't actually end up wearing it for my birthday. I wore this hair for my birthday, which is also AliExpress. It's Celie Hair. Malibu Dollface did a review on it, and I watched him before I ordered hair. So when I seen it on his head and I seen how this shit was moving, I said, yup, bitch, this is for me. And he did not lie. This hair is the shit. And it was cheap. Like, it was cheap, and it's the shit. Honestly, this hair is cheaper than the hair she was selling, and this hair is way better than the hair she was selling. So, I mean, there's really no nice way to say it. But anyway, ordered some hair, and she tried to, I know normally I'm quick to pop off, so I'll be having to ask people sometimes, like, hey, what do you think about this situation? Because I know if I just go off how I'm feeling about situations, a lot of the time, I be going a little hard, and it don't be situations where I need to go that hard. So, I just have to ask people to tone myself down sometimes. So she had texted me after I got my hair, and I guess she saw the hair on Snap or Insta, whatever she saw it on. She was like, hey, Cherry, where'd you get the hair, where'd you get your blonde frontal from? I think that's how she said it. She said, where'd you get your blonde frontal from? The beauty supply store? Bitch. Don't try and fucking play me. Don't try and fucking play me. Don't try and fucking play me. Because I catch that shit. Like, people think if you're nice, and I'm nice, but I'm nice, but I say what the fuck I need to say. And people think if you're nice, then you're just gonna take whatever. So I guess she thought that she was gonna throw that shade and I wasn't gonna catch it. Oh, I caught it. So I asked, but I also asked my friends. I asked a couple people. I said, hey, what do you think about this message? Because I kind of feel like she's trying to play me by insinuating I got this frontal from the beauty supply store. Not to say beauty supply store hair, I'm not talking shit about beauty supply store hair. I feel like when you want a quick weave or something like that, you want something quick, beauty supply store hair is bomb.com if you want something quick. But I feel like as somebody who wears weave and who actually, like, somebody who is knowledgeable about weave, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to the beauty supply store to get hair. A lot of people, that's kind of where you go when you're just now starting to wear weave, you don't really know much about weave. That's where you go and get hair, when you don't really know. But a lot of seasoned weave wearers are not going to the beauty supply, so don't play me. 2, have you ever seen a blonde frontal in the beauty supply store? So I'm just like, okay. And that's what the people I asked said too. They was like, when have you ever seen a blonde frontal in the beauty supply store? I mean, if y'all have seen one, comment and let me know, because I've never fucking seen one. So it was that, but it was also, if you sell hair, then you would have hair to, because I ended up asking her, you know, why? And she was like, oh, I'm looking for some hair. She said, oh, I'm looking for some hair to test out some color. If you sell hair, then why wouldn't you use the hair that you sell to test out color? It just wasn't adding up. So I definitely felt some type of way. And I said, noted. Okay? I noted that shit, and I kept it pushing, because sometimes I just like to sit back and see how shit plays out. So I said, noted. Cool. So I think after that had happened, because that happened that was actually, no, that was in December. That was around the time, I think a little, either before my birthday or after. It was around my birthday. And I like was promoting for her a little while after that, but then I was like, you know what? I wasn't really feeling that shit, and I also wasn't feeling the quality of the hair. When I say that shit, I mean that shady little. I wasn't feeling the shade, and I wasn't feeling the hair. And we were getting promotions daily for, you know, what she wanted. We were getting flyers daily for us to put on our page to promote. And there were like 2 days in December where she went missing, and because she went missing, I was just like, okay, well, I'm not about to try and track you down. Other girls in the chat were like, hey, what do we put for today? Like, what's today's sale? And I'm not about to do all that. So I was just over it. So because I was over it, I took her off all my social medias. Like, when I say over it, I was over it. I took her off all my social medias. I blocked her off everything. Like, I was just like, you know, I'm wiping my hands clean of this shit. I don't want to be associated with this. I don't want people to think, you know, this brand of hair and then think me, because I don't really like the brand of hair. So I deaded it, and I just kept it pushing. I didn't, you know, I wasn't extra about it. I just cut her off in silence, and I kept it pushing. So this takes me back to now, I think maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. So it's now January. And she hit me up like 2 or 3 weeks ago, because she has, you know, multiple numbers, I guess, because it was a number that, shit, I thought I blocked the bitch, but I guess she has multiple numbers. So she hit me up on one of her numbers, and honestly, you know, she hit me up on Instagram and Snapchat as well. And I'm kind of confused as to how she did, because I deadass took her off everything. Or maybe I didn't block her off everything, but I took her off I don't know how. But I would wake up one day and it's on, she DM'd me on Instagram, she DM'd me on Snapchat, and sent me a text as well to my phone. She was like, hey, can I have the blue wig back? I need it for another photo shoot. This, that, and third. I was going to keep it pushing. I was going to say shit. I've been trying to be nice. At this point, you now have tried me all of, like, what, 3 or 4 times. Not only that, you've tried to get hair back from me twice, and last time I checked, that's just not how you do shit when you're a brand ambassador or when you're, you know, running a business. Like, if, you know, if I say, oh, as a makeup artist, oh, go promote this, you know, these lashes for me, I'm not going to have you promote the lashes and ask for them shits back. What am I going to use them for? Sis, those are yours, okay? Like, you are good to go, my nigga. Like, those are yours. So she asked me for the wig back because she wanted to use this wig that had already been worn by her, then had been worn by me for months, okay? Like, months, okay? Like, to go put on somebody else's head, like, on somebody else's head, y'all, like, that would have been the third mind you, if that was the case for that wig, ain't no telling how many heads, the curly one that I thought I was the only head that had it after that photo shoot, ain't no telling how many heads touched that shit, because you asking to use this blue wig on a third head. That's not even sanitary, yo. Like, that's gross. And that's what I told her. I was like, yo, at this point, that's not sanitary, that's nasty, and I don't want to work with your brand. I don't want to be associated with this, because I just see some unprofessionalism. I'm not with it. And then I left it at that, and I blocked that number too. So yeah, it was just a lot of unprofessionalism, and I ended up actually I did like a little rant about it on Snapchat one day. And again, I did not use her name because I was, you know, trying not to be messy, so I didn't use her name. But A lot of her ex brand ambassadors knew exactly who I was talking about, hit my phone like, oh my God, I completely agree. This is why I stopped working with her as well. And just listening their experiences. And I'm just like, yo, this is why she's going through so many brand ambassadors. Because even now, at the moment, she's looking for, I think, 100 brand ambassadors for her hairline. 100. You couldn't even give 5 girls hair. So what are you giving 100 girls? What hair are they about to be wearing or promoting? Like, what hair? Where? So she just recycles brand ambassadors a lot because a lot of people have chosen to stop working with her, and her sales have gone dramatically down. And because of that, she is always running a sale at this point. It's like, I know people do sales. People do sales, but every single day, every other day, like, you always got a sale going on. Like, your hair is never selling for full price. Like, and when I say, like, honestly, I can see why not, though, because her full price stuff, it was just expensive. Like, the blue wig retails on her site. I think I said this, but the blue wig retails on her site for $500. It was not $500 worth of hair. Matter of fact, I got it right here. It's not $500 worth of fucking hair. It's not blue anymore because, like I said, I've had it, worn it, dyed it, cut it, all that shit. But this is not $500 worth of hair. It's not. Like, I get it, it's a full lace wig, but this is not Kendra's Boutique. This is not Snob Life. This is not, what does Cliff use? I think it's him hair. He's the shit, okay? Like, but this ain't that. Like, this ain't that. So, yeah. But anyway, so as for tips on being more professional, I feel like in the hair business, if you don't have the hair, don't offer people hair that you don't have. Like, that's common sense. Also, in a business, any business, you have to lose money to make money. Like, you have to. It's inevitable. It's not, you can't avoid it. I do makeup, and I did hella free gigs before I even started making any type of money. And yeah, I mean, as an entrepreneur, you're going to have times when you're fucking broke. Like, you're going to have times when you're broke, honestly. So, that, but then also, like, it's just, yeah, honestly, when it's a business relationship, it's just certain stuff that you can say and that you can't say. Also, recycling hair, that's gotta stop. Like, honestly, like, nobody's gonna want to work with a brand where they feel like I might get recycled hair as a brand ambassador. Like, nobody's gonna want to do that. I've had, like I said, her ex brand ambassadors hit me up and told me, like, their experiences and why they chose to stop working with her. I've had girls hit me up who used to wear her hair and why they stopped wearing her hair. I had to stop. Like, I was just like, this is messy and I'm not gaining anything from this, because like I said, I'd rather just pay for good quality hair than get whack hair for free. So I don't mind going back to paying for hair. Like, that's nothing. Like, it's fine. When I say that's nothing, I'm like, I'm made of money. No, bitch, I'm a college student, okay? Like, shit be tight, okay? Shit be tight. But I rather pay for hair than get crap hair. Yeah, so that's why I stopped working with her. And that was my experience. So if y'all have had similar experiences with being a brand ambassador for anybody, not even just hair, like for anybody, like, let me know, because I would love to know. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, y'all. Like, interact with me. I'm nice, like, for real. But yeah, so tune in for my next video. I'm actually recording 2 videos today because I look cute and I'm not trying to have to get cute again for a second video. And I had 2 in mind because I asked people what they would want to see and everybody said both. So I'm actually gonna be recording another video in this same outfit with this same face on, so don't try me. But yeah, I'm so stupid. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, you guys, and I will see you in my next video.